So let's play that. Look at this beautiful animation. And our turn. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with Jailer Quest Warlock. But this is a deck where we're coming at you with a Jailer to destroy your own deck and take fatigue damage, to which your Demon Seed will hopefully then activate, and when you play it, it makes it so your opponent takes the fatigue damage instead of you. That is the hope of the deck. I would say it's not the most consistent deck in the world. From my playtesting, I would not recommend crafting it, but it can be pretty fun. The Jailer itself is just a fun card with a great animation, so hopefully we get to see that here in this game, or at least, yeah, that would be great. And we're against a Druid, which still seems to be pretty popular. Good old ramp Druid with Sire Denathrius, even after the mini set, at least from my playing. Now, to be fair, I didn't get to play when the mini set first got released. Little mini story time here, I guess, where we go. The area I'm in got hit by a hurricane. I'm sure from the sounds of things, actually quite a few people recently, this is kind of the case, and we had lost power for about a week. So I actually didn't get to finish the reviews last week, and I had some gameplay that I don't want to upload now because it would be pre, the mini set release, which wouldn't really be good content in my opinion. So here we are, trying to get this out, and I think the fun play testing area of the first few days is already kind of over, so I kind of missed that, and the meta's already sort of settled, and we're kind of back to where we were before, where Beast Hunter is like the only tier 1 deck. Druid's pretty popular, and then everybody else actually right now, it's one of the worst I think we've seen. The meta, where like 7 out of the 10 classes have a sub 50. Shaman is just at 50, which basically means there's only 2 quote-unquote, I don't want to say playable, but truly averaged, or like high win decks, which is truly unfortunate in my opinion. So if we life tap again, we really don't want to burn the Jailer, but I don't want to just waste my mana either. Okay. We got rid of some of the ramp. I'm okay with it. With the Widow Bloom guy. Oh, what did we? What's his name? Oh, Widow Bloom Sabesman. And capture Coldtooth Mine. Hopefully that means I don't have Denathrius in their hand already. Yep. Coin, nourish. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, Guff's not as bad since it got nerfed, but still having Guff played on turn 4 is going to be tricky, to say the least, to get over. Stage 1 of the quest completed. And yeah, why not? I'll deal 5 more damage to myself. Technically only 1 additional damage to myself. We'll take it. And that means if they do play something that we decide we want to Hellfire, we can actually finish stage 2 of our quest. Honestly, pretty good. The Jailer originally seemed like the only real way to complete your quest on a regular basis, but against a deck that's seemingly going relatively slow so far, it gives us the opportunity to just life tap almost every turn and burn ourselves that way. Unless they play a Scale of Onyxia and leave it there. Hellfire, that's the only way Hellfire is going to be really good. And I do have Soul Rend. I don't want to burn the Jailer again. Sorry to repeat myself. But that seems to be the only real risk. That kind of just makes me want to Hellfire even more. Hellfire first. Yep. And life tap. So the reason, normally you life tap first, but I guess I'll kind of just put it at the reason I didn't life tap first there was because my quest required 3 damage to myself in order to finish the second stage. I guess it's this piece. So if I tapped first, I would have gone to 7 out of 8, and then when I played Hellfire, I actually would have went to 10 out of 8 and would have wasted 2 damage on the 3rd stage of my quest completion. Just, I guess, to give that information out there for those who maybe aren't as familiar with the Quest Warlock. It hasn't seen that much play recently, so. Ooh, we have Arson Accusation to take care of that. And another life tap. Arson Accusation. Life tap. Yes. And I don't think I want to touch the Nezrim because, or Altar Fire, because I really don't want to burn the Jailer. Now that I'm so close to completing the quest, They're gonna burn a card anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we're too close to completing our quest to make it be worth it. That being said, I have to be careful, because if I life tap next turn before I play a card, I will actually be over. So I may need to, I'll burn my quest reward. So I'll have to play something. Yep, there's their scale. Sure. I can just play Touch the Nezrim now. I don't have to worry about Altar Fire. That's good. Alright, so we... Ooh, geez, not Altar. Touch the Nezrim. Life tap. Complete my quest. Yes. Play it. Okay, so now for the rest of my game. Again, sorry if people are aware, but if you're not aware, the rest of the game, any damage I take, my opponent takes instead. I know this is an older card from last year, but I also know there's some newer players, and this quest isn't as widely played as some others, so I thought I'd share. I'll just leave that up maybe for a second, in case people didn't know. Now you do. Ooh, Convoke the Spirits. Innervate. Alright, that's not bad. I don't really care about that one. Or Cold Tooth. Oh, they buffed me. That's good. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, killed one of their own minions. That's good for me. That was a really bad... I mean, since they had 10 cards, they only drew the one out of that. And now if they want to kill my Tamsin, they're just going to have to use everything on the board. Now, things like my Flame Imp, my own Life Tap, and things like that, it's going to hurt them to use it. If I draw Jailer, sorry, I'll be able to play it and start putting myself in fatigue, which will also hurt them as well. So we definitely have lots of good options. Kind of makes me want to just alter fire, even if I burn the Jailer, just to start getting myself into fatigue any way possible. Flame Imp. Do we heal first? Do I care about healing right now? I don't think so. I think we Flame Imp Impending Catastrophe. There's the Jailer, baby. Now we heal a bit. Or to full, I think. Life tap. Okay, so unless they Mutanus or Theatar my Jailer this turn, we can play the Jailer, play it, and destroy our deck, which will put us into fatigue while we have full health. Sure. I mean, leaving them with 5/2/1s, of course, isn't ideal, but we're never going to be able to play this on a completely clean board. And with 40 health, 10 damage, hopefully I shouldn't have to be afraid. If they have a super pumped up Denathrius already, that could be something. I guess that scares me a little bit. But we're never going to get, I don't think, against a Druid with 14 mana, a cleaner board than this one to play our sort of point of the deck. So let's play that. Look at this beautiful animation. End our turn. So now we have a 10/10 with Immune. And again, any fatigue damage we now take, they will take. And that includes life taps or anything of that nature. Yeah. So I don't think they're Denathrius. And I don't think, since you can't pick Denathrius, it might try to hit my Jailer for 10, since it's random, which will actually be nice. Sad. Yeah, and so let's see. We can try to Theatar, maybe even to... I don't know what the best play is, because we can just heal our way out of this. Okay, they're going to kill their own minions. And then Denathrius? Really makes me feel like they have it, so I almost feel it's necessary for me to Theatar of the Mad Duke. Hopefully give them Altar of Fire. Okay, yep. Sure. Now I want to weave in a hero power every turn, so we have to make sure that we play to that. Ooh, they can't target me, but I'm going to take their Theatar. I don't want to give them healing or a Giga, so I guess we'll give them Drain Soul. Play their Theatar. There we go. I know I said I want to life tap every turn. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yep. Okay, so we now have the Denathrius. Probably their one, hopefully their one comeback win condition of Brand Denathrius. Whew, Theotar, Denathrius, even in a deck that we had almost perfect, like, not that we played perfectly necessarily, but that we had, like, the best hand we could, Denathrius is still just such a threat to the game that you have to go Theotar. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. People complain, I think, about Theotar the Mad Duke. See that a lot, but in my opinion, anyway, I could be wrong. Theotar wouldn't be played anywhere near as much if Denathrius wasn't in the game. So even though I agree that Theotar can be annoying because it stops what you're trying to do, it wouldn't have started to be played in, I think, like 55% of decks if, again, like 55% of decks or more didn't play Sire Denathrius. So it's, you know, I do think for 4 mana, it probably could at least be bumped up. I know you have to give them a card, but it's usually not that big of a deal. And considering, what do you got there? Considering Mutanus is 7 mana, and it's, you know, random, you don't even get to discover, I do think that Theotar maybe is a little either undercosted or, you know, should be something like give them the highest mana cost in your hand or something like that. I'm not sure. Hi. Well, we're just going to play this to heal ourselves. I guess we can... Boom, boom. Oh, I should have did the math with the Jailer. That's a beautiful looking board. Look at, oh well, too late. So you should have looked at that. We had a immune Denathrius and the Jailer on the board. That's the way this deck is meant to be played. Now, where I haven't had, I would say, recordings up for a while, as mentioned from the Hurricane, I think I'm just going to leave it at this one game for now. Thank you for sticking with me. Sorry about the delay. If you do enjoy the content, I do appreciate the likes, comments, and the subscriptions. Subscribe, hit the little subscribe button is what I'm trying to say. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.